So let's be real, guys. Most people want to learn coding, but most of them get stuck before even running their first line of code. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I'm learning web development as a junior developer with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and take you through how to get started from installing VS Code to launch your first projects. No cool stuff, just real beginner progress. So if you're new here, my name is Baraka and I'm a junior developer in web and tech, and I'm just documenting out my journey, my errors, my wins, and my struggles. So if you're new, make sure you smash that subscribe button and you get along with the community of young developers learning together. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So in the vast sector of tech, web development majorly is the building of websites and web applications. And to get started, you only need these three technologies that are used, where we have HTML for the structure, CSS for the design, and JavaScript for the functionality. So you can picture it like a house, whereas HTML are the bricks, CSS are the designs and the nice look, and then JavaScript are the electricity and the movement of the house. Get into the video. Yeah, so guys, first things first, we are going to head over on Google Chrome, the browser, and then we're gonna install VS Code from their official website. You click VS Code and then you click in their website. Then here they have many options. If you're using Windows 10 and 11, if you're using Debian, Ubuntu, or RPM, and Mac, they have so many options for the installers. So what you do, you just come here down. No, they changed their features. So you click here on download, click here on download, then you press here on Windows. If you're using a Windows PC, you just press there and then it will start downloading. See, but since I already have mine installed, I'll just cancel the request in order not to fill my storage. So once it's done installing, what you do is that you now come here in VS Code. But before doing that, there is a quick update. I would advise you to first create a folder where we shall try our practice. I've created mine, VS Code, and in case you just don't know how to create a folder, you right click, you come here in new folder, and then you click on the folder. You can rename it or whatever you want. So after that, you come here in VS Code, you click on VS Code. I guess you can see there's already some project that I'm working on, but let's use the other folder that we created in order not to confuse you. So it's here, VS Code. You select it and then it's there like that. So guys, when you're approaching VS Code, you need to be really careful, because nowadays they're coming with built-in AI agents, which I really don't recommend for beginners to get used of, because they make you lazy and they destroy your power of learning the basics. So what you do is that you come here on file. In case you want to bring in a new folder, just click on file, open folder, bring it in, and then the next thing we are going to do, you are going to download our extensions. Extension simply help you to code better, faster, and become more productive, and also makes your code just be organized. So we are going to click on this icon here. I guess you're seeing it, this icon, extension, or you can click Ctrl plus Shift plus X, and then you click here on extensions. Then the first thing we are going to do, we are going to install Live Server. And then when it's there, you come here where they're writing uninstall, because I already have it. You click install. Yeah, Live Server helps you to view your outputs in the browser directly without having to refresh. It helps you also to automatically save your changes into your project. So that's it for the live server extension. Then the second thing we are going to do, we are going to install in Prettier. So it looks like this. So what Prettier does is that it's obviously a code formatter, and it enforces a consistent style by parsing your code and reprinting it with its own rules that take maximum line length into account and wrapping code when necessary. So basically it makes our code more organized, clean, and better. So the third extension we are going to download is Mithril Emmet. And this extension help us to sorry for the sound, guys. So this extension helps us to use Emmet to write Mithril, the other hyperscript of other frameworks. But if you're a beginner, really, it might not be that really necessary to install, but it's a good one. It just supports our Emmet and Zen coding syntax. Yeah. So the third one, the last one that I recommend is auto rename tag. So this one basically, it allows your tags to be filled. Let me say, in case you have one tag that is not matching with the closing or the opening, what this one does is that when you change the opening, automatically it changes the closing. So you don't have to change again on the closing, again you go on the opening and you close. But if you're completely beginner, I wouldn't recommend this, because writing and typing tags one by one, it really helps you to understand tag formation and that discipline that comes with it. So there are so many other extensions. We have Material Icon, we have IntelliCode, but that one is AI assistant. We have Error Lens, we have Color Highlight and more. But for now, this is what we need so far. So once we are done, you click here on Explorer, and then we click on this new file in order now to try out what you have just done. Click here on new file. Then in order to put in our index, our HTML, we need to write index.html. You click enter, and there you go. It starts feeling like a real coder, a real world programmer. So here you can type in your body, your whatever, but let me just use the boilerplate to save time. You click in Shift and this exclamation mark, you press enter, it brings the whole boilerplate. So what you do after there, you can try it out here. I guess you can see my code is really clean, it's perfect, and if there is an error, the extension that we have just put in are going to highlight it and show me the line. It will highlight red the line where there is an error. So here on body you can put in the H1, which is the heading. Those who are beginning, you learn that, and then you write heading 1, or you can even write heading 2. It follows into that format from H1. H1 is the most important, flowing down, meaning H1 has to be only one in our project, which is the first title or heading. Then H2 you can say welcome guys. Then in order to extend our CSS, but before that you can first come here and go live. Here down you just click go live, because we installed in live server, so everything is just going to align perfectly and work. I guess you can see the results. It's showing heading 1 on the document, and this is our IP address. Yeah, so that's it. And you can come here in title, you link your CSS, but you have to first create it. You come here the same way you established your HTML. You also type style dot CSS, which is actually our cascading style sheet. It helps us to create beautiful websites, because HTML alone, it will just look messy. And here you can come here and target what you have that side. You can come here in H1, you target it, but it is showing us expected that it is expecting that in front because of the extension that we applied in. So it will just show us expected that it is expecting something like that in front. But because here we did not link our HTML, our CSS properly, it will show us something like an error. So here in ref, which is the link, you put style.css, and then here in style you come here and then you put what they are suggesting. Do not use empty rule sets. So you put in something like that. Then you can put color, you put it on blue, color aqua. Then if you come here in your browser, you can see that. So in this video, I don't want to go deep into tutorials. I just wanted to show how I got started with VS Code and the extension needed. So as a beginner developer, one thing that I've realized is that web development and coding at large is less about being intelligent and more about being consistent. Most people quit because they don't see fast results. When things break, bro, they feel like they're not meant for that. But real progress comes from building one small thing every single day. So if you have made it till this far, guys, make sure you subscribe and you like. Also share to some friends who are interested in tech, basically web development. So thank you for watching till the end, and next time we are going to build a full project together. Just stick in and let's build these things, guys.